And we start the news from the Upper West region, where its acting director of the Ghana Health Service, Dr. Abdullahi Abubakar, is worried medical staff are refusing postings to the region. It says out of 9 medical doctors posted to the region this year, only 3 reported. A region of over 800,000 residents has only 58 doctors. Dr. Abdullahi made the statement at the mid-year performance review of the Upper West Health Directorate in WA. Rafiq Salam reports.
Refusal of critical health staff to accept postings to the Upper West region for the uptime time found space at the mid-year performance review of the Upper West Directorate of the Ghana Health Service. Though acting Upper West Regional Director of the Ghana Health Service, Dr. Abdullahi Abubakar, admitted that there have been improvement. The number of critical staff, especially medical doctors, at health facilities isn't enough for a region of over 800,000 residents, where majority of them wallow in abject poverty and live in squalor.
I'm sad to report that out of 9 medical officers posted to the region this year so far, only 3 have so far reported. The region has 58 doctors taking care of a projected population of 829,984. This therefore brings a doctor population ratio of 1:14,310. As we speak now, Professor Chairman, quite a significant number of doctors have left for further studies.
Deputy Upper West Regional Minister Amidu Chine Isaku stated that for the region to reduce the patient-doctor ratio, medical doctors from the region need to voluntarily come home to hold the fort and give quality medical care to the people.
Let me use this forum to appeal to our compatriots who are serving in other places who are invariably choked to at least come home and serve our people. It is on record that anywhere you go in the country, you can find medical doctors coming from the Upper West. These medical doctors are very aware of the situation that confront our people in the region. And I believe that the reason why every parent will send the child to school is for the child to come and salvage you in the future.
Performance reviews organized by the Ghana Health Service offers key stakeholders in the sector to examine themselves and develop more target approaches that will reduce inefficiencies in the public health services delivery system. Malaria, upper respiratory tract infection, and diarrheal diseases remains the top 5 OPD attendances at health facilities in the region. One major worry for the health practitioners are the increasing cases of tuberculosis, rabies, and recently leprosy.
One of the neglected tropical diseases we are still battling with in this region is leprosy. We were able to detect 26 new cases during the period under review, as compared to 70 new cases during the same period last year. I must indicate that leprosy through treatment is free, and so let all of us fight the stigma associated with leprosy, which is a very challenge in this region. What is worrisome to us in the region is the increase in rabies cases, especially under the Jirapa municipality, where 4 out of the 6 cases for the half year were reported. I will therefore like the Municipal and Judicial Assembly to take up this issue of rabies seriously.
Reporting for Joy News, Rafiq Salam. Wow.
Meanwhile, government is yet to commence work on 3 uncompleted hospitals in the Ashanti region, despite the assurance the project would be completed by the close of the year. Joy News checks already revealed that the works on a proposed regional hospital at Sawa, as well as other district hospitals, have been abandoned. Live FM's Nana Sensumensa visited the project site and now reports that WHEAT had taken over the structures, which were in advanced stages of completion.
The 250-bed regional hospital at Sewa in the Bosomchi district is almost complete. Security guards will not allow the news team into the $64 million project. It is, however, obvious the contractor Iroject the invest and its workers are not on site.
I'm 18 months. I'm betting the Yamayan. Yes, I bet 2 years in this trial. When they started this project, we were told it will be completed in 18 months. But now, it has been more than 2 years.
The Sewua Hospital will really help us, especially with the mothers. At least it will serve as the first point of call when we need health care. As I am speaking with you, I'm not feeling well. If government had completed this hospital, I wouldn't worry myself to travel all the way to Pramso Hospital for treatment.
These are the concerns of some residents of Sewua who have been expectant of the new hospital, which was due to be handed over to government in 2016.
Outside. Yes.
Ashanti Regional Minister Simon Osei-Mensah led a team of journalists to the site last year.
Try to speed up the process, even though I won't fault you, because the project should have started somewhere in 2008, but it started around 2015. So there was initial delay of about 7 years, and now we are eager to have the hospital completed. To be frank with you, Ashanti region has no regional hospital as we speak.
Resident engineer Ahmed Alai assured the hospital would be completed by end of 2018.
And we're supposed to finish this hospital next year. As I said,
2018.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
Afari in the Achimang-Obiaja district is site for a 500-bed military hospital, which is also far behind schedule. Construction work began in March 2014 and was expected to be completed by September 2017. Another facility, a 190-bed capacity for the Bekwai Municipal Hospital, is rotting away. The Sustainable Development Goal 3 that enjoins all member states to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being by the year 2030 might not be achieved by Ghana. Until government complete this project, the hopes for residents to access quality health care will still be in vain. From Bekwai Municipality in the Ashanti region, reporting for Joy News, Nana Asensu-Mensah.
We'll have to remain in the Ashanti region. We know the president is undertaking a tour of the region, and he's already promising Ghanaians of a stressful implementation of the free senior high school policy, while asking citizens to reject the cynics of the policy. He indicated that about 180,000 students will enjoy free senior high school education this year. President Akufo-Addo was addressing the chiefs and people of Mpasaso in the Ahafo-Ano South District at a groundbreaking ceremony to begin construction of a 19-kilometer Rio-Mpasaso road. Ahimin Teria, who was with the president, is coming through with his report.
President Akufo-Addo is in the Ashanti region on a 4-day working tour. He chastised his critics for shooting down the free senior high school policy at the introductory level. According to him, the free senior high school has come to stay.
Yeah, me can't say me ba be no. Ebi no be say chinchina me di atwa che Ghana for. Me dada Ghana for. Me to be ye. Some guy. E kan dende kwai. Na dance no oka. Free senior school no me nye. Mofra 90,000 and about school. A few term September, I go school, secondary school da 90,000. I feel about to do 180,000. And some can say, a quite bias, my mammy, I just have a friend be or was I see so. Benya quite 8 miracle school, I know what you want to mean. And then, if you say, I am 180,000. They don't say, and yet, may catch them, may for BB and Bragana for that. me nyesa nye enyesa chira isise ayaya wo no e ba be boa pa e ba be boa classes no so ba be che teacher for so benya ebre any mofra no so tumi edikita ho ama kwanso ama numbers no so eco school no so no adoso. We are going to make sure it is a success. It be some whatever Pharisee for whatever
He maintains implementation of the free senior high school, which he says gives a clear meaning to his 2016 electoral victory, will not be stopped. He urged Ghanaians to ignore critics of the policy.
So I said, we can't see a free secondary school. What is it? If you don't see a mammy from Ma, there's no be a Tiaka school and no better say. Ghana for F1, so can say, they make camo 1G2. 6th or 7th of December. Sasemi, Yajaka, Ghana for say they want free senior high school education. That is the meaning of the vote of the 7th of January of December 2016. We're not going to go back on that. Yes, I Jimisramu, whenever I treat and I say, get some.
President Akufo-Addo, who later joined the Asantehene, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II for the Akwasiday celebrations, also announced a comprehensive plan to revamp the railway network with Kumasi as a hub.
Railway development is in Napa. And a young Jew and a Tusi. Yeah, Brazil, they have a picture of you. And Chakra, even if Minister Jogate, a complete comprehensive plan they work for railway redevelopment for Ghana. I believe Baba Cancer and Demand Kumasi is going to be at the heart, the central hub of the whole railway structure of our country.
From Kumasi for Joy News, Oimi Interior reporting.
And as a correction, the president said that he's promising Ghanaians a successful implementation of the free senior high school policy. Well, let's move on. And we'll have to take it to the Volta region. The president of the National House of Chiefs, Togbi Afode, has appealed to persons with concerns on where the referendum on the creation of the new regions will be held to take consolation in the 1992 Constitution. He asserted the concerns of all parties would be addressed when laid-down procedures in the constitutions are duly followed. Togbi Afode made the appeal in Ho when addressing concerns of the Coalition of Volta Youth on the division of the Volta region.
The Coalition of Volta Youth embarked on a peaceful walk in Ho to register their displeasure about the possible division of the region. Activities of the group brought vehicular movements to a halt in some principal streets of Ho. Members of the group wielded placards with inscriptions emphasizing they don't want the region divided. The walk ended at the premises of the Asogli Traditional Council, where the chairperson of the Coalition of Volta Youth, Simon Kofi Ohene, delivered their message to a host of chiefs, including the president of the National House of Chiefs and the Agbogbomefia of the Asogli State, Togbi Afode, the 14th. We have realized dividing the Volta region would not augur well for people in the region. Even the constitution says districts are to spearhead development, not regions. Creating new regions will only raise the country's expenditure. When a child wants a share of his father's properties, the entire family is consulted. But in this case, the consultation done by the Committee of Inquiry was not extended to all parts of the Volta region. We also don't have information on the final report of the commission. What pains us most is that we are told only people in the affected area will take part in the referendum, but the law frowns on that. We, the youth, think they are trying to misinterpret the constitution to take away our lands forcibly. So we are pleading with you, the chiefs, to rise up and fight for our lands. Some of the chiefs took turns to pledge their support to the youth group and condemned the move to divide the region. Some also called for the referendum to be done in the entire region and not limited to the affected area. In response, Togbi Apede appealed to all to remain calm as constitutional provisions would address their concerns.
I'm sure there's a lot of deep thinking in framing this part or instructing this part of the law. That the law is supreme. Okay? And this supremacy has to be protected. And we have a responsibility to ensure that the law is supreme. And I'm sure we will realize that once the law is enforced, the interests of all will be appropriately catered for. That is my belief. I would encourage you to continue to conduct your activities as peacefully as you can. You are entitled to educate one another. You are entitled to take positions. And I believe that at the end of the day, we shall all be very happy. The important thing, though, is to ensure that our region remains peaceful, and of course, our country remains peaceful.
Fred.
Before we go, one police officer is in a critical condition and 3 others are receiving treatment at the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital after they were shot by a gunman. The gunman, suspected to be an armed robber, opened fire on the officers who had attempted to arrest him. The incident happened at Zamramra Line near Sukura here in Accra. NS Kojomenu has the rest of the story.
2 civilians, a 24-year-old man who was shot in the thigh and a 42-year-old woman who broke her leg during the incident. According to reports, the officer, upon receiving a tip-off, went to the area to arrest a suspected criminal. Greater Accra Region Police Commander DCOP Alex Mensah, who led a team of officers to visit the police officers, say the 3 are responding to treatment.
What we heard was that during their patrols, they were called to attend to an emergency situation at Zamramra Line. Immediately got there, they tried to just started shooting at them. So 4 of our men were shot, and the people who shot them just took off. Because they were shot and they were lying down, they couldn't take any concrete action, and they had to be transported to the Korle Bu Hospital. As we speak, 4 of them are still at the Korle Bu Hospital. 1 is in a very critical condition, and the 3 has been treated and they are responding positively.
The officers were initially successful in grabbing the suspected criminal, whose identity has been withheld, but fell to gunshots of the attacker. They were shot in the chest, abdomen, thigh and ribs. Police officials are awaiting official reports from consultants at the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital on the extent of injuries.
And we want to bring you a comprehensive update from the position of the Ghana Police Service. So we'll be having the Director of Operations for the Ghana Police Command for the Accra region, and Superintendent Kwesi Fori will be in the studio. He'll be joining us. We'll have some comprehensive conversation on what so far has been the input of the Ghana Police Service, what sort of investigations are taking place to make sure they nab those who are perpetrators of this crime. But please, just in case you also want to contribute to this, you can do so. Facebook Joy News on TV. We have a WhatsApp platform, and you can also watch us live. My Joy Online TV is our regular channel on YouTube. Right now, Mama Yusuf Kojo and myself, we will be reviewing the newspapers shortly. After, we'll be having sports. Benedict also will be here with some great highlights from the English Premiership, which started from Friday or over the weekend. We have some Spanish Cup highlights, and then also we'll bring you all the latest from the other sporting highlights across the world. But please stay with us. We're taking a break. When we come back, we'll do a review of the newspapers. It's more news for you right here on the show. Stay on.